Hi. Are we good? Oh, yeah. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are fabulous. My name is Dana Nelson, and I'm with a group that's organizing the Super Bowl. Can anyone tell me where the Super Bowl is going to be played this year? Very nice hand. How about you? That's right. It's going to be played in Minnesota. That's right. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. But before we dive in, I'd like to introduce someone to give us a big, nice welcome. I'd like to introduce the pro tem president of City Council. Welcome, David Sturrock, please.
Thank you, Dana, and good afternoon, everyone, especially our friends from third grade here. Glad to have you all here because an awful lot of this is about you and your brothers and sisters. I bring you greetings from Marshall Mayor Robert Burns, who sends his regrets. He could not be here today because of a work obligation in another part of the state, but he wanted to be clear that you all are welcome here. Those of you who've braved the prairie winds to get out here from other parts of the state, especially thank you for your dedication and your support. You know, we Minnesotans are thought of as a fairly quiet, reserved people, but the truth is we have lots of opinions on all kinds of subjects. Hockey, football, hot dish, frozen foods, and you know, that's a good, healthy tradition that we speak up for what we think, what we believe in, and it builds our culture as a state. But we're here today to celebrate something else that is a healthy, important tradition of our state. The fact is, Minnesota sets the standard for the country and the world in philanthropy, community involvement, and civic service. And there's no better example of that, a very recent example, of the Legacy Fund of the Minnesota Super Bowl Host Committee, who we're delighted and honored to welcome here today. They are here to make a presentation, which we'll all benefit from. You'll hear the details about that in a moment. But the mayor wanted me to emphasize in particular that this is a great day for the things that make our city special, even within the rest of Minnesota. Our commitment to recreation, healthy living, outdoor activities. The funds we're about to receive will help build a recreation center, which benefits not only folks like you all, but your parents and other members of your community. And all of this happens because of partnerships, and you'll hear about those partnerships from the various presenters and groups today. So again, welcome. Thank you all very much for being here, and we look forward to a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Member. So my name is Dana Nelson, and I'm with the Minnesota Super Bowl Host Committee. And as Council Member said, we are so excited to be here in Marshall, and so excited to meet you guys. And you were right. The Super Bowl is going to be played in Minnesota at the end of this football season. And who do we think might be in the Super Bowl? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, wait, I can't hear you guys. Who might be in the Super Bowl? Vikings! Oh, I like that answer. Usually I get like one or two Packers, right? Oh my gosh, I know. It's always a risky question to throw out there. I will say that. Yeah. But we're kind of solidly in Viking territory, I would like to think. So thank you for that rousing answer. So it's actually never happened. We were talking about earlier, it's never happened that the host team has played in their own Super Bowl. So maybe for the first time in 52 years that might happen. What do you think? I heard mostly yeses, so we'll go with that. And I see lots of purple in the crowd, so we'll go with that too. So I am so excited to be here today in Marshall to talk about a new park. Did you guys know that that's why you're here? There's going to be a new park in Marshall. Maybe not today, but very, very soon. So we're going to hear about that a little bit from some of my new friends that are going to talk this morning or this afternoon. But first I'd like to share a little bit. So we're Super Bowl 52. How many weeks are in a year? Anybody? In the back.
52.
52! There's 52 weeks in a year. So we have one of the best jobs. My friends also on the Legacy Committee, Seth and Allison, raise your hands. Seth is taking a picture right now. We get to travel all of Minnesota and announce a grant each week for 52 weeks to support the health and wellness of kids and families across Minnesota. This is so much more than football. The Super Bowl is so much more than football. It's about you guys. It's about the future of our young people across our state. We're investing in fun and fuel and fundamentals. Today is all about fun, more physical activity. Who likes to have fun? Yes, lots of hands. Thank you. In the back of the room too, we like to have fun. So we are going to have some fun right after we get some talking done, right? And we talk a little bit more about what's going to happen right outside this building with this check and with this investment. But the Super Bowl Legacy Fund couldn't do this just on our own. We've had partners from all across the country, and especially in Minnesota, and from some very special partners here in Marshall, and especially one food company, and I love their chocolate ice cream. We're talking about health today, and I know they make lots of healthy products. My favorite is the chocolate ice cream. Maybe not so healthy, but in moderation. So I'd like to welcome our partners from Schwan's, Teresa Zeski, to talk a little bit more about our partnership. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Dana. And our chocolate ice cream is very healthy, just like all of our products. It's an honor to, it's an honor to be here today. And while Schwan's Company is known for having a passion for food, the company and Schwan's Corporate Giving Foundation are equally passionate about improving the communities where our employees live and work. While we've grown over 65 years, our commitment to Minnesota and our Minnesota communities has remained constant. We're very excited that the Super Bowl is coming to the Bold North. This is our home, and we are excited about the chance to showcase all of the reasons we love it living here in Minnesota. One of the biggest reasons we love it is our state's commitment to youth and creating a better future for the next generation of Minnesotans. Schwan's Corporate Giving Foundation is honored to provide a grant of $15,000 to the Legacy Fund to improve health and wellness for kids across the state, and we're excited to be a part of making this project right here in Marshall a reality and to help so many kids have fun and stay healthy. On behalf of Schwan's Corporate Giving Foundation, I'd like to thank the Super Bowl Host Committee and all of our local partners who are all pulling in the same direction to create a better future for children and all the families right here in Marshall. Thank you.
Okay, well, who's ready to see a big check? Who's ready?
I'm ready.
We need our helpers. All right. Preston, everybody else, come on in. All right, guys, come on in the front. We'll put the really tall people in the back. All right, you guys ready? All right, come in front, hands up. Okay, they're gonna rip off the paper, right? We didn't practice, but you got this? See the tape? Okay, they're gonna need some help. Can we count them down? 3, 2, 1.
Great smile.
Yeah. All right, nice job, you guys. Thank you.
Hi there, I am Carol Beeren and I'm with Southwest Health and Human Services, and I really, I'm here to talk a little bit about the statewide health improvement partnership. That's how all the grants were funneled throughout the state, but really Ann, Oren, and Preston, they just did such an amazing job, along with all the different community partners that came together to get this project off the ground. So really very excited for the kids, mostly because this is really, all this hard work was for you guys. So the park is going to be just beautiful. So the Statewide Health Improvement Partnership is working to create healthier communities across Minnesota by expanding opportunities for active living, healthy eating, and tobacco-free living. And so the active living part is right here in Marshall. So very excited to accept the award from the Legacy Fund.
Hi, everybody. On behalf of our Board of Directors and staff team, the United Way of Southwest Minnesota would like to express our excitement about Super Bowl 52 being held in Minnesota. We are proud to be a part of this lasting legacy right here in Marshall as a $5,000 contributor as we continue our efforts to build and support healthier communities across Southwest Minnesota. We look forward to watching all of you and your families enjoy this new amenity that encourages both outdoor play and physical activity. Enjoy.
Thank you. So as part of each of these events, we do something that role models what the grant is for, right? So I asked at the beginning, but who likes to have fun? Yes. More hands in the back. More hands in the back. Yes. Who likes to have fun? We all like to have fun. So Preston, if you don't mind, I think Preston might have the best job of anyone in this room. He leads Parks and Rec, and I'm going to let you talk and transition us into the next part. And you can feel free to comment on the park.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, on the park, I just got confirmation this morning that the shipment will be here in 3 weeks. So if winter stays away, we might get it in yet this fall. Otherwise, you can look forward to the installation next spring. As Dana talked about doing something fun, your guys' gym teacher, Deanna, has coordinated some physical activities over on the Lockwood rink to do physical well-being and promote healthy living. So thank everyone for coming.
You exit first.
We are.
Okay. So we'll follow the lead of the young people. We'll ask them to make their exit first.
Third grade, what we are going to do is we are going to go down the steps this direction. We are going to follow Mr. Preston in the green jacket. So let's start following him. We're going to Lockwood's Arena. Go! Yep.